I don't mean to say it in a bad way, but about anybody can cowboy one around enough to get them stopping and turning around, but that don't mean that you did it right and didn't skip steps. If I was going to send a colt to somebody, I would tell them what they normally do in 30 days. I don't mind paying them to do it in 60 days.
This is Season 5 of The Score, the Team Roping Journal's podcast, where we cover the roping industry from top to bottom. This is where the team roping world talks. We talk through tough subjects, we talk big wins, and we talk real issues affecting the community. I'm your host and editor of the Team Roping Journal, Chelsea Schaefer.
Hey everyone, it's Jenna. Welcome back to another episode of The Short Score. On this week's episode, we have a tip from roping.com with the Relentless Remuda's Miles Baker and 26-time World Champion Trevor Brazile, where they explain what they expect from young horses during the first 30 days they spend with the Colt starter, along with their philosophy of not rushing through the training process. We just dropped Miles Baker's second Colt starting series over on roping.com, where he demonstrates the fundamentals of pen roping and starting a colt roping live cattle out of the box, as well as breakawaying on a heel horse prospect and understanding hand use and shoulder control on a colt. You can head over to roping.com and sign up for a membership today to gain access to the full series and use the code THESCORE15 for 15% off your membership. I hope y'all enjoy this episode today, powered by Horse Week. Join us as we celebrate the animal we all love, the horse. We will unite the equine industry for the free equine streaming event of the year. Join us for a week-long online film festival dedicated to horses and brought to you by Boehringer Ingelheim, October 9th through 15th. Visit horseweek.tv for more information.
And Miles, I think y'all will be interested to know how long he waits before he even stops a horse two-handed.
Yeah, for me, the biggest problem with starting colts is people getting in too big of a hurry. And I don't think it's a training issue. I think it's like a client issue. People want to see how much a trainer
Bang for their buck.
Yeah, people want to see how far somebody can get their horse in 30 days, and brag about it. I sent him to so-and-so in 30 days. He had him dragging his butt and turning around. And I don't mean to say it in a bad way, but about anybody can cowboy one around enough to get them stopping and turning around, but that don't mean that you did it right and didn't skip steps. If I was going to send a colt to somebody, I would tell them what they normally do in 30 days. I don't mind paying them to do it in 60 days, because if you pull around on them right and get them following their nose, get them soft, get them putting their feet where you want them to, not just putting their feet where they end up because they're scared trying to go somewhere. That's the stuff that makes a difference on the colts. And I don't start any for anybody anymore other than just our personal horses. And people would croak if they knew how long it took me, because I spend 30 days just saddling them and tying them up. And every night before I put them up, I pick their feet up. I step up in the stirrup, I throw the lead rope over their back, just desensitizing them. And by the time I go to swing a leg over them, they're so comfortable with me and what I'm doing that I don't have any blow-ups, And then the first 30 days, I ride them, I pull around on them one-handed. And I'm, like he said, for 30, I won't start stopping them two-handed until I'm in between 30 and 60 rides. And before I do, I'll make sure that if I'm sitting dead still and I can just use my two ring fingers on my reins, and if I lift up, they give me their face and will willingly take a few steps backwards and be soft about it until I can draw them backwards and then be soft and pull them around one-handed back over their hocks, there's no sense in me trying to lope them and stop them.
Do you do other groundwork besides just saddling them and tying them, picking their feet up? What I know I've seen you out there with your halters and stuff. So.
Yeah, I'll have a lead rope that's pretty long, and I'll run it down, say the right side of a horse, and I'll walk around to the left side, and I'll just pull it down their back leg and teach them to give to that pressure, get off the pressure of the lead rope being on their back leg and follow their nose around. And then when they face me, and I just pet them, and then I'll drive them around. I'll have 2 reins and just walk behind them, and I can stop them and back them up and turn them and do all that stuff long before I ever get in the saddle. So really, if you do that stuff properly, you don't have to wait as long as I do to actually start turning them around and stopping them. But most people want to cowboy them around and sneak up on their back and see what they can get done. And the biggest mistake in horse training, like I said, is getting in too big of a hurry. And when it comes to colts, most of that comes from pressure from the clients. And they would really get a lot better product if they said, hey, work on just keeping them quiet and keeping them soft. I'm not in a big hurry on it, you know.